What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options, I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshing, I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put a bad in the friend zone. Sound like an intro jet song, give me that tempo. Told Pooh he a fool. Told her don't let her friends know. In the Ville and I move like a dime. Eating fettuccine at Vincenzo's. Me and my amigos got that free smoke on the West Coast. Yeah, I'm talking about pre-rolls.
What's poppin' YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing chest day. So we're trying to get that bench up to 315. Right now it's going out week by week, which is good. So we'll see how we go today. But before we get to the lifting, I put up on my Instagram story that I'm doing like a Q&A session because a lot of people requested that. So I put on my story that if you have any questions, just ask me anything about strongman, and then I'll put it to this video. So we got some questions going on, so stay tuned and let's get it. So I got some responses and they're pretty interesting. But the first question I was asked was, will Thor hit the 501 kilogram or even the 520 kilogram that he said he'll attempt? So with that question, Thor, in my opinion, will hit the 501 kilogram, no doubt. I saw him on his Instagram and on his YouTube that he hit the he hit the 470 kilogram for 3 reps. Looked easy, so I don't doubt that by May 2nd he'll be pulling the 501 like it's nothing. But the 520, I think if he had a couple more weeks, so if he wasn't doing the event on May 2nd, he will be able to pull a 520. I do think it's possible, especially for him, to pull a 520 kilogram. But I think he just needs a little bit more time, a little more training. So when he hits his peak, it's not May 2nd, but it's a little bit further. So question 2. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Question 2 was, when did I discover a passion for strongman? So that's a really good question. Strongman has not been actually a big part of my life for that long. I started it maybe about a little over a year ago, and I ended up really liking it. But I didn't start weightlifting until I was a senior, actually. Second semester of my senior year, I decided to try and change my lifestyle and actually start getting into weightlifting before college. And that's when I started losing weight, started putting on some muscle mass. And then I went up to my brother and was like, look, like, I'm interested in trying to do strongman. So, like, would you want to train me? And from there on, I fell in love with strongman, and now I love to compete. I can't wait to compete, and I look forward to my future competitions I enter in because I have big goals. I want to compete at nationals, and who knows, maybe even make the Arnold one day, but we'll see how that goes. So I have one more question here. The last question says, do you ever poop yourself when lifting something heavy? So from my experience, it depends what lift you're doing. Of course, squat, when you're going heavy on the squat, you tend to really build up and try and like hold in as much pressure as you can as you're going into the squat, so you might let out like a fart or something and no extra might come out. But like when you're doing something like the yoke, when there's maybe 600 plus pounds on your back, like it sometimes tends to happen, especially when you're exerting an extreme amount of pressure. But in strongman it's kind of common, like everyone has done it, so it shouldn't really be too embarrassing. But like it happens, shit happens, pun intended. Alright, we're done with the Q&A. So that being said, let's get to lifting.
Shorted me myself a rep.
That was 6.
5 up.
That was 6.
80 for 6. What did you do?
80 for 6.
No, 50 was how much?
8.
8. And then 75 was 6, right?
Yep.
86.
Always knew I had to put in work. Always knew that this was gonna work. Always knew that I'd bring home the bands. Always knew that I'd become the man. I always knew that second guessing was the opposite of truth. I bet my future on my faith and let myself do what I do. Now my gambles looking like they weren't gambles after all. I always knew, yeah, I always knew. Shows overseas, then they sold out. Made your girl bring the hoe out. Lot of people tryna get in contact. Lot of people tryna get a contract. Cause they want my name on the X. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, I think about my ex. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, I think about the checks. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, I think I got next. Come on, always been the one my fam turn to. Skeptics, I'ma convert you. Give your girl something she could twerk to. This is what rap star perks do. Always knew I have them all calling. Always knew I have a couple options. Always knew the money was a short thing. Always knew I'd make the whole world sing. Always knew I had to put in work. Always knew that this was gonna work. Always knew that I'd bring home the bands. Always knew that I'd become the man. I always knew that second guessing was the opposite of truth. I bet my future on my faith and let myself do what I do. Now my gambles looking like they weren't gambles after all. I always knew, yeah, I always knew. Always knew I couldn't trust nobody. Always knew I had to trust myself. Always knew they try and call me cocky. Always knew they didn't love themselves. Back in the lane and I'm working. Always knew it'd pay off to be observant. Always knew I'd end up in a car with curtains. Always knew I'd elevate to a new version of myself.
Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Please keep following me on my strongman journey. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget, guys, keep defying the odds.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that like Stockton.